Introducing Charlotte, Jenny, and all that jazz.
Hello everybody and welcome to episode 6 of And All That Jazz. How are we feeling today?
I'm very well, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Good. Now, I was having a little sneaky peek at your Instagram and I saw the other day that you, having said that you don't go to many comedy gigs, stand-up gigs, the other week, you've been to the Glee Club. Is that right?
Yeah, I went to the Glee Club. So me and my sister...
My sister and I
decided that... my sister and I decided that in order to meet decent men in the world, we needed to start going to different places. Now, this is a bit of a tangent, but I'm going to go with it anyway.
Go there.
So, if anybody has watched Nobody Wants This, have you seen it? It's on Netflix.
I have not, no.
It's great. It's about a relationship between a rabbi and just an ordinary girl from America. Basically, she meets him, and what I said to my sister was, I think I need to start hanging around at synagogues to find decent men.
Okay. Men with morals.
Men with morals. So what we decided was that we were going to go to different stuff, different events, rather than trying to meet people out clubbing, because it just doesn't work that way.
It's not conducive to meeting the type of gentleman that you require.
No. Obviously then, wanting to go to more comedy events and whatnot myself anyway, I thought, I'll take her along because she's never been to any comedy events before at all.
Right, okay.
And I wasn't sure whether she'd like it because she doesn't really find a lot of things funny. She likes it when like people fall down the stairs and stuff.
More into the slapstick genre.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I took her along to the Glee Club, and we actually went on the night that it was the Birmingham's Comedy Festival competition.
Oh, yeah.
So Ryan, who I've also mentioned before, was performing as part of the competition, and there was 5 comedians, but they were incredible. The talent in Birmingham is insane, and there was one girl who was our favourite. She turned up in like a pink princess dress. And she had like a shopping bag and a bottle of wine in a glass. And she just came on and she was like drinking the wine, and she had like a crown on. And basically her whole bit was that she was a children's party entertainer.
Right.
So she was just drunk the entire time doing this kids party to a bunch of like a room full of adults. And it was hilarious. Like, she was so funny. And like my sister really, really enjoyed it. Like it's actually,
really good.
Yeah, she came away like buzzing. So.
It's great when you see an act that's coming from a different direction, something fresh and new, isn't it?
Yeah. Because I'd not seen anyone do that before. And I thought, it's like a lot of people from where I live.
Did you relate?
Yeah, I could relate quite easily. Just turn up to kids' parties, drunk, in a princess dress.
Well, who doesn't want to wear a princess dress? Let's face it.
Oh, it was great. Yeah.
Do you remember my sister a few weeks ago? She did a stand-up course at Solihull.
Uh-huh.
So she's got another gig booked in now. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's
I know.
exciting.
She's so brave. She's brilliant. It's at the Cuban Embassy.
Oh, the one in Moseley?
In Moseley. It's above the Bull's Head pub.
Yeah.
And it's called the Crash Test Comedy Night.
Yeah.
And it's for people to, test out their set. Their comedy set.
So cool.
So she's going to do, I think, 10 minutes, yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
I was literally in the Cuban embassy the other day.
Really?
Yeah. So
what were you there for?
I was at another poetry night called Pretty Privilege Poetry. So I was there. It's a really nice venue.
Oh, good. I'm looking forward to going.
Yeah, it's so cute. But
yeah, they have quite a wide range of things on there, don't they?
Yeah, it seems like quite a creative space. And it's like they've got all the walls are like multicoloured and there's fairy lights up everywhere. It's really nice. I ended up performing.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You read out some of your spoken word stuff?
Yeah, I read another poem. There was a whole bunch of people there. Again, it was like you put your name down on the door. They just like randomly select people to get up and perform, and they had a couple of headliners who were incredible. I always find poetry nights to be really inclusive because everybody's talking about their own stuff.
Yeah.
It's not like you're just going to see or listen to one thing. You're kind of...
Yeah, it's more supportive and
Yeah, you're getting
creative
a whole
space.
heap of
brilliant
different people in there,
brilliant.
which is really nice.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this comedy night because I think it'll be the same sort of vibe, you know, where people are there to try out new stuff. So it's expected that some of it's going to land, some of it isn't.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's a creative space for people
like
to
you
try
just-
things out.
And you're figuring it out in front of an audience for the first time for some people. Or
That's brilliant.
yeah, it was so nice.
It's really good, isn't it, to, as we've said before, you just have to keep going, putting yourself out there, which is the scariest thing.
Yeah.
But you have to keep going and just doing it.
You do.
And forging forwards.
You do. Like, resilience is key.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, actually, I also saw that you had some new headshots done.
Yes, I did. So it's another one of those things that, like you said, you've got to keep being resilient. You've got to just keep going. And I've had actually like 3 sets of headshots in the last 2 years.
So just for anyone that doesn't know, headshots are photographs, and you have a couple of literally headshots, just head and shoulders, don't you?
Yeah.
And then a couple of full body shots usually that you send out with audition tapes or, you know, with your CV.
Yeah.
But I haven't had any done for a long time. What did you have done this time then? What do you need at the moment?
So I went down and met up with my agent basically because I was like, what can I do to help this along? Like, what can I do to help this relationship and to, you know, help me get in the room and get more work?
Proactively.
Yeah. Like, is there anything I can do as well as what you're already doing? And they were like, well, you could do with some new headshots and you could also do with getting another self-tape together. So
show reel.
Yeah, like a show reel. Get a show reel together because I've got a video of me, but it is just like a self-tape basically. But the headshots, they said that my last lot were a bit too harsh. Apparently I come across softer in real life, which is nice. So yeah, they just said to get some softer ones where don't look like a thug.
Yeah, I suppose though it depends on the type of roles that you are going for.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Because if you're going for drug addict on EastEnders, then you probably do want more of a harsh shot, don't you?
Yeah.
Whereas if you're going for child's nanny, then you want a softer pigtails.
I don't want to look like I'm going to pull a knife out on the street.
Exactly, yeah. So how often do you get your headshots done?
Well, usually you don't have to get them done that often. Maybe if you've had like a hairstyle change or...
You need to keep them up to date with your look.
If something is noticeably different, then, you know, I'd recommend getting some new ones. But otherwise, once every couple of years. There's not really like a time constraint on headshots.
How much do you pay roughly? Because that's the thing, isn't it? If you're having them done regularly,
it's expensive.
Yeah.
So I paid £200 for mine. I had them done by Tanisha White, who is a Birmingham-based photographer, and she's also an actor and a filmmaker herself.
Oh, so she gets
director. Yeah. So she just knows how to pull emotions out of you just by having conversations with you, basically. So you're just like naturally
and capturing that moment. Yeah, that's good.
So she got some really good ones. But yeah, it's like £200 per session, which it's a lot, but you can claim it back on your taxes. So
it's a recurring theme. My last headshot that I use at the moment, I actually did it on my phone as a selfie.
Did you?
Yeah. They call it the golden hour. About 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, just before dusk. The light is really good. Ooh. And if you can get into the, some natural light, then I managed to literally just get this one shot, and I haven't edited it or anything.
Yeah.
The colours are true, and I was just really lucky and caught a good shot, and that's the one that I still use at the moment. I think that's still look the same. I hope I do. But yeah, so you can sort of do it yourself if you've got a decent camera phone. Yeah. Your shots are brilliant, definitely worth every penny.
Mine, I'm so impressed.
You look really relaxed on them.
I felt really relaxed. These are the nicest headshots that I've had taken, and I think it's for that exact reason that I was just so relaxed, and because that's how she made me feel. It was just felt really nice and really natural.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
it's important, isn't it, to, as you said, to keep going and put yourself out there and keep your headshots up to date, keep your CV up to date,
Yep,
keep
your
your training and your skills up to date.
Yeah.
I'm a member of the Stage Management Association.
Okay.
And they, well, Equity as well, but Stage Management Association are really good for, you know, training and courses and things like that. Actually, because as we do, we work in so many different areas.
Yeah, everywhere.
Everywhere, here, there, everywhere, and different roles, and the different roles vary, don't they, depending on the size of production you're on, what's expected of you and everything. So I was reading this really interesting article from the Stage Management Association this week about national occupational standards for stage management are being developed. Because they're trying to sort of standardise the contracts and the payment expectations.
Woohoo!
Yeah, because at the moment, you know, every job you go to is slightly different, and a lot of producers, they're trying to combine roles now. So you might be asked to call a show as a stage manager, but also operate QLab at the same time. Then they're paying you for one role, but you're actually doing two people's roles. You know, so
it's not great, is it? I think it is becoming like a pandemic. Because everybody's trying to scrape. Because the funding keeps being cut in the arts, which is disgraceful, by the way, everybody out there, just in case you wanted to know my opinion. Everyone's just trying to claw back money where they can.
You can understand it from a producer's point of view, obviously, that they want to pay the least amount and get the most work out of you. That's the way it's always been. That's the way it always will be, of course. That's running a business, isn't it? But from employees' point of view, then there's a lot of grey areas and the roles become blurred. So
and we're the ones that end up with an extra workload, with extra stress. I'm tech swing on Sherlock, and I start that in November, and once I get onto that, I have to learn everybody's track. So everybody that works backstage, a tech swing learns all of their tracks in case one of them is sick, and then you just have to step into that role. And luckily because we've got so many skills, it's a good role for me to have, because I know that I can pick it up and just step in. But it's a lot. It's a lot of it takes a lot of mental capacity to be able to do that.
And for that specific job as well, there's a lot of work involved, not just while you're at the theatre, but when you go home, you have to put in time then to be learning the tracks, learning the script, learning the paperwork, and there's homework to do, isn't there? That is unpaid.
Yes, and that's often the same with pre-production as well. So
pre-prep, that's one of the things that this Stage Management Association were talking about, was being paid properly for pre-prep work and the production meetings before rehearsals start. The model box meetings. Model box meeting is where you all get together, all the creative team, production team get together, and literally it's a little box model of the stage, and the designers talk you through the set, the costume, and the general sort of structure of the show. And obviously that takes place a few weeks before rehearsals start, so you're called in for these meetings, sometimes on Zoom now, but even so, it's still time that you need to be paid properly for. And you want to attend the meetings prepared yourself, don't you?
So you've got to know what's going on.
And read your notes and everything. Exactly. So these are all things that need to be taken into consideration.
I do a lot of acting ASM or acting stage manager work. I say a lot. I've done it maybe 3 times. But it feels like a lot.
This is the point, really, isn't it, though? Because you have an acting ASM role. Your next one might not be for 6 months or a year, but in between, you're doing other things, which are building your skills and experience, which add to the next time you do acting ASM role, and you're having to accumulate all of that
and doing the 2 jobs. So an acting ASM is basically where you act as an assistant stage manager. So you source all the props, potentially make props, do all of the show tracks, all of that kind of stuff, make sure everything is kept tidy. I think we've talked about being ASM before. And then obviously as an acting ASM, you're also understudying the actors in the show. So I did one show before and there were 3 actors. There were singing, puppetry, Macathon
Sign language, crikey.
Yeah, all in the show. And I was understudying all 3 parts. So as well as doing my first job as an ASM, I was also then having to learn all 3 roles for this hour-long show, along with the puppetry and the singing and the Makaton. And I'm being paid the least in the whole company. When I'm doing
all the roles,
4 times the work.
Yeah.
And to me, that is an area in the arts that needs to be addressed, because that is also happening more often. They are getting actors to be ASMs who don't necessarily have the skills as an ASM.
Yeah.
They're getting them to be ASMs, taking on double the workload and paying them only one amount of money.
Yeah.
And that to me is a bit backwards. So I'm really glad that they are hopefully addressing it. Yeah. And well, they are addressing it, but hopefully they will actually manage to do something about that. That'd be great.
Yeah. Well, as I said, so I'm a member of the SMA.
Yeah.
I'm also a member of Equity, which is useful.
Yeah.
There are other associations as well for backstage and theatre technicians. There's BEC2, which is the Broadcasting Entertainment. It was Cinematographic and Theatre Union, but they've changed it apparently to the Communications.
Because no one can say cinematographic.
It's easy for you to say. Yeah, so there's BEC2 and then there's ABTT, which is the Association of British Theatre Technicians. So yeah, they're good associations to be aware of, but also obviously to join, because they keep you up to date. Going back to what we were saying originally, really good for keeping you up to date with your training and your skills and your CV and, you know, the things that you need to be working efficiently and to be looked after properly in the industry.
And it's good that you've got a range of options as well, right? Because I've not heard of all of those. I'd really only heard of BEC2 and Equity.
Yeah, so really depending on depending on the types of jobs that you go for, like you personally, you could probably join all of these because you know you cover such a wide range of job roles. Equity is mainly just for performers. Most people have heard of Equity now. It's worth looking into those because you get things like insurance with them as well, public liability insurance, that kind of thing. So they're good to be aware of, be part of. And another good one actually is because those are all more theatre-y ones. Screen Skills is a good website for screen skills. It's for people that
Are you all taking note?
in on-screen productions. So they do loads of courses and training in all different areas. I've done lots of training with them and they're really good.
It's cool. So, it's really nice to know that there's people out there that want you to succeed in
definitely
in the arts.
Yeah, and a lot of the courses are so accessible now, and a lot of them on Screen Skills are free as well.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
So, I really like that.
The ones that aren't, you can get bursaries and things for. So
when you've been told for so long that being a creative is not a real job, it's nice to know that there are people out there going, you can do it.
Definitely, yeah. And probably tax deductible on your tax return.
Alrighty, I'm Australian now. So that's it for this week. I hope that you've all enjoyed the podcast. Join us again next week.
Yeah, so what have we learnt?
What have we learnt? That everything is tax deductible
on your tax return. Thanks for listening. Join us next time for more on theatre, television
and all that jazz.